Yo, what's good in the hood? Yo, boy B Shots back at you again. Haven't been this early since June. Sheesh, Bloop, you are the first one. How do you do, partner? How does it go? Oh. Hope everything is good in the hood for you, your friends, and your family. Partner, appreciate you stopping by today. We're going to be doing the good old just chatting stream today. Awesome. Welcome in. Metamorphosis, welcome in. I know it's super late for you. Appreciate you stopping by as always. And I hope all y'all are giving life your best shot. As always. Today we're going to be discussing what new emote we're going to be adding, as well as deciding what I'm doing for the 100-day streak. Yo, it's good. I am. Welcome in. Cherry, welcome in. 100% putting that towards peak. Sheesh. Hey, absolutely. What's good, Whit Wilvin? My gal, Whit Wilvin, is here. Awesome. I'm not going to be playing Big Walk today. I'm just going to be just chatting, just so you know. Make sure you just smash the like button on the stream. If you're not going to tune in and hang out for a while, mad, relax, chillax, smash the like button. Maybe even share the stream. I would love to play Big Walk, but today I'm not going to be. I'm just gonna be perfectly frank with you. So today we're gonna go over some of the emotes. I did a post on community on YouTube in terms of what I would actually be like, what the best emote would be. So we could do it one of two ways. Power went out the second I went live. No way. Yo, that sucks. I guess you get the Hazard. Sheesh, Hyper. Yo, appreciate you stopping by. JB, welcome in. Tony, welcome in. Hope you guys are giving love a shot. As always. I started to do like, who was it? With 100 accounts. Make a bunch to vote. Oh my gosh. But I was honest. Wait, you were actually going to do that? Sheesh, that sounds like cheating, Whit Wolfen. By gosh, golly. And I am here as well. Sheesh, Aloisha. Hope all y'all are doing good. Why didn't anybody tell me that Sung Jin Woo had that much? Or Sung Jin Woo versus Biru was like one of my favorites. I'm not gonna lie. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah, Tony, you got to tell your lady to chill out. I hate Google. Yeah, chill. Don't say that. Because then Google/YouTube might, not do the best thing ever. How'd the long form video stuff go? It went great, JB. It's still in the archive. I'm not finished with it. I actually have I made some shorts. I made 4 members only shorts. They're going to go live on Friday. I'm hoping to get the video out that I'm working on, the date with my wife, the big date in Big Walk, by Thursday/Friday. So then when all the shorts go live, they can then funnel directly to the long form video to hopefully make it do good. You just finished show leveling? Sheesh, it's a good one. Wait, Tony and Wilvin are together? What? Yeah, they're like officially together. I tell you what. You know what I mean? Don't allow me to go. What do you mean? Oh my gosh, golly. I wouldn't be surprised. We might have a few people in here scheming with multi-accounts. Multi-account Dutch. Don't remember that. But yeah, basically, it's going to be kind of a shorter stream today. We're going to be just chatting, chilling, man, relaxing, chillaxing. Hammy, what's good? I haven't been well. I'm okay now. Hey, I'm glad that you're doing better now, Hammy. People go through tough times, and by gosh, golly, I'm glad that things are going well for you now. I'm glad that you're able to stop by, hopefully get some support, and have a good day. I'll tell you what, 20 plus wit since like freaking a while ago. Everybody do exclamation point action. Oh, Tony's already on it. Tony already knows. Sheesh. Tony gets scared. Then you roll a 10 out of 10. Tony gets so scared he pees his pants. He's actually the one to soil his pants today. Hey, and I mean, like, Hammy, life is all about just taking one step at a time. It's not all about the leaps and bounds that we compare ourselves online to the ones who are quote unquote better than us. You got to just look at yourself and just try to take the steps that you can each and every day. And that's what matters. You know what I mean? Even if they're not leaps. Whitwilven, hugs. Tony as he poops his pants. It looks like Metamorphosis analyzes the room, gets a 9 out of 10. So basically, Metamorphosis seems to know what's going on. And a 10 out of 10 from Bloop. Bloop dances. Yo, dude, let's go. Yo, what's crazy? Bloop, Awesome is a brand new viewer, and he got gifted before you. I don't even know how. I don't understand it. I really don't. I truly don't understand. You know, no offense to you, Awesome. It's just like Bloop has been waiting for months and months and months. Add soil pants, yeah, Tony, chill. Oh my gosh, golly. Awesome throws a weapon and then he cries. Well, that makes sense. If you're trying to throw a weapon at a married couple here that just are hugging and soiling their pants, that's rude. Jockru, what's good, partner? What's good in the hood? Hope you're chilling, my relaxing, chillaxing. Appreciate all y'all stop by today. We're going to go over what emote we'll choose. I'll do one new emote today that I'll upload on chat. Whoever basically gets the win will get $5. We'll have to figure out how to get you those $5, okay? Either I'll like have to gift you something on Steam, or I don't know. I'll try to give you like a Steam gift card or something. We'll figure it out, okay? How are you doing today? Are you chill, my relaxing, chillaxing? I like how you said, hey, Jack, and it says, hey, how are you? That's interesting. Awesome is truly awesome. I tell you what. I tell you what. And then Jakaru sits and observes this madness that just seems to unfold all at once. Tony gets a 10 class armor. Oh my. Tony is freaking cooking. Some may even say good looking, but the only ones I know saying that are probably Whitwolven. Actually, I've seen Tony on Instagram. You know, we could say it's good looking. He's a good looking fucking fella, I tell you what. I just love how like autocorrect like just changes what y'all say entirely. I love it. I'm a gal. Don't forget. Stop misgendering me. Awesome. Are you actually? Are you? Let's digress. Let's digress. I meant what I said the other day. I know. So Whitwolven, maybe what can happen is that if you end up winning it, maybe we could just give that to somebody else. How about that? Jokru's with a 1 class armor, but you have a spear. Hey, a spear's good. You're gonna summon Sarah. Sarah will be here soon. I tell you what. Maybe, who knows? We'll see. You know, since Beatrice is bored, we can have some fun. That sounds a little promiscuous, awesome, and I think I'm gonna refrain from that type of fun just for this particular moment. All right, I'll tell you what. We're gonna just chill, my relax, chillax. Oh yeah, as Wit says, please make sure to take care of yourself as always, and make sure to do legendary challenge. You're right, absolutely right. We need to get some 100,000s. I need someone to win the legendary challenge. I'm tired of it. I want to do a new one for $100, but I need you guys to get the $50 first, okay? But gosh golly, you know what I mean? We have freaking JB and Mint over here helping finance the channel on the subathon, so I want to make sure to help give back to the channel and the community when I can. Just give it to me, bro. Why? What if Tony wins it? What if Doxonomy wins it? You want to take that from Doxonomy or from Tony? That's rude. That's rude. Rich Brando. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm just rolling in it. I'm rolling in the dough. If I was rolling in the dough, I would probably be streaming consistently for years. I wouldn't stop. I would just be streaming for 720 days. All right? By gosh golly, sheesh. Oh, don't make Whitwolven upset. Sheesh, wait. What did you say? What did you say here? Tony don't need it. Docs does. What? Wait, I had to unmoderate that. Tony, you're suppressing people with viewpoints that you don't agree with. But why? Do we need to have a demodding? Maybe we have to mod Bloop and just take away Tony's managing mod position for the corruption that is happening here in the server. Yo, I'm just kidding. Yo, it's like Bloop is the new super gamer. Bloop is literally the new super gamer. Oh my goodness. Sheesh. That sounds crazy. 98K, remember? What do you mean by that, Bloop? Like 98,000 for a roll? Well, you need to get a 100,000, you know? And then awesome, you can only do the legendary challenge every 10 minutes, just so you know. Is that good or bad? I don't know. Oh, you got 90. Well, the thing is, somebody's gotten 99,000. Someone was like 200 away. Someone got really, really close. So, yo, Jays, What's good? Hello, hello. Yo, let's get some howdies rolling up here. If you're a member, let's get the howdies rolling. Do you want to do some big walk with me when you get done with your 100-day live streak? Probably not. No, awesome. Probably not. I would like to play more big walk. I just don't want to exclude anybody else. You know, I just also don't know when I'll be playing it next. You know what I mean? So, yo, ho, ho, Jay, how are you doing today? Are you chilling, man, relaxing, chillaxing? Doing all right? 81,000, 19,000, 76,000. Sheesh. You know, maybe we got to start having a thing where if somebody gets like 99,000, you get like mod for the day. What about that? Press 7 in chat if you guys think that would be the case. If you get over 99,000, you get mod. If you get below, if you get if you get below 1,000, you get demodded for the day. That would be really good. I'm doing good. What about you? I'm doing pretty good. I'm having a rootin' tune time. I tell you what. My wife and I had a good old date this morning and enjoyed ourselves. All right, Bloop, we're banning you. We're banning you. Get you out of here. The only reason why Whitwilvin's saying no there is because she knows she'll get demodded. Oh my goodness. Sheesh. Okay. All right, guys, let's get to the goop. All right. Okay, what is happening? Why are we Tony, what are you Tony? Okay, Tony, I can read your message. Look at this. Look at this. Bloop was timed out for 300 seconds. Bloop, I see the monotony that is going on right now. I see that, like, what's going on. You know what I mean? Tony is just becoming corrupt with his managing mod position. Sheesh. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, golly. What do you mean how, Jay? I'm rolling 500. Yeah, always. I don't know where Mr. Big is. Awesome, I'll be honest. Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who? It's the only time you'll ever see my feet, other than when I'm moonwalking, just so you guys know. There's too many people on the internet who will take screenshots and then sell that online for, I think, almost $10,000. My toes are worth a lot, I'll be honest. These dogs, you don't want to let them out. But Bloop, I will say the reason why you got banned was because we have a rule here that 6'7" is censored. It's banned. We're no longer doing the joke. If you want to make a joke, you got to say 6'9". That seems to be like the gist of things. All right, let me go to the post. Let me see what is going on. What is going on here? And Awesome, if anybody wants to play Big Walk with Awesome, join the code, all right? But that's it. Also, for anybody who's a member here, make sure you guys go and check out the new members only content. There is 4 new members only shorts that are up on the stream. Who here who's not a member would like to see one of those videos? I'll give you guys a sneak peek for one of them. I need to see at least like 2 or 3 ones. If I see 2 or 3 ones, I'll do it, because most of you guys are members here, you know, and I'm assuming you guys have already seen it. But I know that there are people like Bloop or Jay or Jockaroo who might be interested, you know what I mean? By gosh golly. Okay, Jockaroo, Tony wants to see it. Tony, you are a member, but on your other account. Okay, let me show you guys a little sneak peek. I'll show you one of the 4. So now keep in mind, this is content that has been edited via from a live stream. So it's like if you wanted to see it, technically it is in live format, but I will show you guys. I'm going to show you the most viewed one. This one's the most viewed with 19 views from the members right now, okay? I'll show you guys this one. Can you see that? Can you? Okay. Perfect. Okay, nice. We got 3 ones. Let's do it. All right, you guys ready? So this one is a boom. Okay, perfect. Absolutely perfect. You can't see emotes too while we're on main screen because I haven't fixed that yet. This one is called This Date Helped Save My Marriage. Yo, JB, if you're still here, this is a way for you to watch this too. So I know that you're not a member either. Even though you're gifting all the members, by gosh golly, you're a root and toot partner. For everybody that doesn't know, this video we gotta make sure we like this video. 19 people viewed it and only 3 likes. Really? Really, y'all? I don't think I'm doing members only content anymore. Ever again. Ever again. I'm considering making the name of the video kind of the same thing. This date helped save my marriage just because it's a little clickbaity. Also creates a little bit of intrigue. I think people might be like, wait, what? Because this was a really good time. I'm not gonna lie. I had a really good time. If you guys had a good time watching this live, type 9 in chat. All right, y'all ready?
Take a moment.
All right. Y'all ready? You ready? And this is Jennifer in her great, I don't even want to say acting. This is just Jennifer in her finest moments. I'll tell you what.
Take a moment to share a memory.
My fondest memory was when we raved today during our date.
What is this?
This is my nightclub, baby. Oh, yeah.
I like that a lot, yep.
What about you?
I like the ski lift. Wow. And stargazing and all that with you. Built this place for you, but you made this experience for each other. We hope that your time here remains a part of your friendship even after you've left. Aw, that's so sweet.
Very
Ready?
sweet. 2, 1, go. Whoa.
Oh.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Dun, 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 dun. Wait, you're like fading.
You're fading too.
Whoa. It's my favorite part.
I'll never forget you.
I'll never forget
Never
you
let go,
too.
Jack.
Your Sally, is that the girl's name?
I have no idea. Take a moment to share a memory.
My
I
fondest
have
memory
no idea.
was when we raved today during our date.
What is this?
This is my nightclub, baby. Oh, yeah.
I like that a lot, yep.
The void
What
is
about
so
you?
I like the
cold.
ski lift.
It is,
Wow.
Bloop. I'm sorry that you got put in the
Stargazing and all
void.
that with you.
Just no more 6-7s.
Built this
Bloop, this is actually, wait, we'll restart it. I know you probably already watched, but we'll restart it. Bloop, this is a members only video that'll go live on Friday. You're getting an early sneak peek of it, okay?
Take a moment to share a memory.
My fondest memory was when we raved today during our date.
What is this?
This is my nightclub, baby. Oh, yeah.
I like that a lot, yep.
What about you?
I like the ski lift. Wow. And stargazing and all that with you. Built this place for you, but you made this experience for each other. We hope that your time here remains a part of your friendship even after you've left. Aw, that's so sweet.
3,
Ready?
2, 1, go. Whoa.
Oh.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Dun, 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 dun. Wait, you're like fading.
You're fading too.
Whoa.
I'll never forget you.
I'll never forget
I'll never
you
let go,
too.
Jack.
Your Sally, is that the girl's name?
I have no idea. Take a moment to share a memory.
My fond.
All right, what would you guys rate this 1 out of 10? Go.
What would you rate this 1 out of 10 in terms of like good marketing for the channel? All right. We'll go back here. We're gonna go back to the post page. 10/10. Miss Jen have a gaming setup? Kinda. Ooh, okay. I'm glad you guys like it because, like I said, it'll be going live on. No glaze. You guys can be honest. No shame. It'll be going live on Friday, where I'm gonna be basically uploading the full length video of Jennifer and I going on a date in Big Walk. I just had this big idea where I was like, a big date in Big Walk would probably be big. You know what I mean? Like my brain. All right. Okay. So basically what we're doing today is we're trying to decide. Okay. You said 9 out of 10. What would make it better, Tony? I just want to ask your opinion. I start school Tuesday. Sheesh. Yo, good luck, Bloop. It's going to be a good time. And you get to be tied in for JV, right? That's going to be a really good time. Big step up. 10 toes down type. Never mind. Okay, so we have 16 votes on this already. But I'm going to get you guys to vote in here. And then basically the majority of votes will basically be the one that wins. Right now, I'm sorry, Bloop, but yours is the third most liked. Tony's, the Pizza Head, is actually in dead last. Wow, this surprises me. I thought that the Pizza Head would win this one. I'm going to be very, very honest. Right now, it's between Doxonomy and Cora. And do not worry, I'm going to do another one of these. I think next Sunday, maybe we could do the same thing where I'll put one of these in the... Like, we'll do another post like this. I'll post it maybe tomorrow, and then we'll give it all week to see how many people vote for it. I posted it this morning 9 hours ago, so it's kind of hard to get a lot of people to vote on it. Guys, money would go towards peak. Sheesh, that sounds peak. I'll tell you what. Do in Discord. What do you mean do in Discord? Like, do the vote in Discord? We could do that. I just don't, we don't get as many interactions on Discord as we do on, as we do on YouTube. You know what I mean? Because the majority of the folks are on YouTube. All right. So basically, the way we're gonna do this. Oh my gosh, golly, Bloop. I'm sorry to hear that. Your mom is homeless and you're on a computer playing video games. You could be out mowing lawns, be raising money for her. By gosh, golly, you don't make money playing Pika. I tell you what. All right. So basically, the way we're gonna do this is that we're gonna basically vote. 1 is Howdy for Bloops. 2 is by gosh golly for Doxonomies. 3 is gonna be Pizza Head. 4 is gonna be Cora and her gold ball. Now, some of you guys have probably already voted in this, right? So you're technically getting a second vote, and then I'm gonna accumulate those votes towards the actual like poll. Okay. So right now in chat, if you guys want to see Bloops win, type 1. If you want to see Doxonomy's win, press 2. If you want to see Tony's win, press 3. If you want to see Whitwolven's, press 4. All right. And then whichever ones you guys vote, we will, I'll go and basically add those votes to these votes. Since there's 16, 15%, that means 8 people have voted for this one. I'm assuming 44 is probably going to be like 6, maybe 7 have voted for Cora, and then we'll go from there. Yo, you can't vote more than once, okay? Jakaru, okay. Jakaru, Tony, both vote for by gosh golly, okay. Okay, 4 is cute, but don't worry, guys. I will probably reuse these. So next week we could do another one. So if we vote, let's say Doxonomy's in, then next week we'll go and probably maybe reuse the Cora one, reuse Bloops, maybe reuse Pizza Head. Okay, 3 and 4. Okay, all right. So you guys are totally not opinionated by any means. So it looks like we have 2 for well, technically Tony voted 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm not counting any of Tony's votes because they are not valid at all. It seems okay. All right. Whitwolven votes for her own. Awesome voted 8. Which I don't know which one that is, but it's one of them. It's somewhere. Tony counts as 2. I don't even know because like Tony was trying to vote for Whitwolven. Whitwolven was trying to vote for her own. It's almost seeming that like the winner of this will be by gosh golly. It's gonna be Doxonomy's one. All right. So I want 1 to win, but 4 is the best. Okay, so we basically have how many for 4? Technically, that's like 3 votes for 4. That's still, I think there's still 1 more vote in the lead for by gosh golly. Oh my gosh. Don't send I am to the void. Come on, man. Come on, chill out. You have too much power. Too much power. All right. Let me go and... Oh my gosh, Bloop, why did you screenshot my feet? Why did you do that? It's art in our hearts. Oh my gosh, Kelly. Somebody's going to go and sell this. Well, but like, I don't think... this is not tied. Technically, okay. Well, if it's tied between these two, we need to have a... I only see 2 2s. Well, but if there's 8, that's 10, right? And then this one is 2 people voted for Howdy, and then 6 people voted for this. If 3 of y'all technically voted for 4, that puts you at 9. And then this one's at 10. Refresh, I revoted. Oh my gosh, golly. We need a tiebreaker. Awesome vote. Wait. Give me a second. Let me I'm going to make a poll real quick. I'm going to put 2 or 4. You guys vote, okay? Whichever one gets the most votes is the one that we'll do. 3, I mean? Ah. Okay, hello, just got back from vacation. Sheesh, how's your vacation, MA? Okay, 6, 7 for... Okay, never mind, we're 50%. We're tied. Right now, we're trying to vote on which of these will become a new emote. Would it be the Cora one with her gold ball or by gosh golly? And we're tied right now down the middle. If you are new, freshly tuning in, make sure you guys vote in the poll, okay? Oh gosh, no corruption here. No corruption. Vote in the poll, okay? Okay, Awesome said 2. All right, I'm not understanding what Awesome is trying to say here, but we'll figure it out. You know, if it's a tiebreaker, we might have to just pick both of them. You know what I mean? We might just have to do both of them. We might have to make Cora one and the By Gosh Golly one. I haven't voted because I don't know what's happening. So, MA, basically, we are doing a vote on which of these emotes right here in front of me will become a new emote for the page, for channel. Either Howdy, this one was drawn by Bloop. By Gosh Golly, this was drawn by Doxonomy. Pizza Head, drawn by Tony. And Cora and her gold ball was drawn by Whitwolven. The poll is the best way. Like, you mean like pole dancing or what? If it's a tie, just do number 1. Oh, I'm dying. I'm dying over here. Oh my gosh, golly, it looks like 4 pulls ahead right now. Oh my gosh, golly, what's gonna happen here? Oh wait, but now we're back to tied. Oh yeah, Wit, the pole dance. I'll tell you. Oh my gosh, do exclamation point action. We gotta see what the action is. I don't think there's a pole dancing action. There's a dancing one. Oh my goodness. All right. Okay, you guys are keeping it tied. I don't really like that. Okay, we got double actions. Awesome throws a weapon because nobody's joining their big walk lobby. Oh, but it looks like 2 is pulled ahead now. Oh my gosh, golly. Tony facilitates trying to get people to vote for 4, but it's just not working, it seems. I am observes to see what actually happens here. Oh my gosh, golly. That's gonna be your favorite quote, huh? Quote 41. Ooh, 97,000, 98,000. My gosh, golly, folks, y'all are getting close. All right, looks like 2 is in the lead. This is a mod, by the way. Yeah, I know. But he's madly in love with another mod. You know what I mean? That just, it happens. Just for some reason. Keep it PG. I mean, technically, you could pole dance and still keep it PG if you have clothes on. Right? I don't know. Okay. I don't know. You guys, okay. All right. Okay. All right. Oh my goodness. And then Awesome dances because Awesome is having a good time. I'll tell you what. All right. So we're just going to let that one, we're going to let the poll sit and see if anybody else wants to vote for it. Right now, 2 wins by gosh golly. All right. If new people come in, we'll have to let them know. Second thing on the docket for today's stream is figuring out what do I do at the end of the 100 days. What do you guys think? Right now, it looks like party is the most voted. How do you guys reckon I party? If you guys had to guess, or not guess, but like give me like what is a party idea? Also, let's check the comments here. Bake a cake for the end and put 100 candles in it. That's a good one, Spearmint. And then Sir Easy B says hot tub stream. I'm glad that's only voted 9% because then, oh my gosh, golly, that'd be crazy. Party with pole. Okay, we're not doing partying with pole dancing. Oh my gosh, golly. And then Tattletale. All right, so German Mapper official wants Tattletale. They just want me to play a game. That's it. They just want me to play the games that they suggest, and that's it. In chat right now, type 1 for party, 2 for cooking, baking, 3 for gaming challenge. Hard to do a party on stream. Well, yeah, I could just party solo. You just voted, all right, bet. You think cooking, baking, okay. Bloop says party, Tony says party. But, like, how would we party? For those that voted already, how would we party? What would we do? What would even go on? I don't even know. Uh-oh, Awesome climbs the top of the mountain in Big Walk. 4 pool party? A pool party? Is that what you mean? Give me a plane ticket and I'll fly down. Oh my gosh, golly. I'm good. I don't think the YouTube streams can get us to that level of wealth just yet. you know? So it looks like we're kind of mixed. More towards the party, but I have to figure out like how do we do this? How do we do a party? Um Yo, what's good, C Shots? Long time no see. All right, looks like 2 is in the lead now for sure. Welcome in, welcome in. We're doing a vote on the emojis right now, and which emoji will be. Oh, it's tied. Uh-oh, it's tied. By gosh golly. Sheesh. Well, it looks like they already voted too, so it seems like 2 is going to be the winner for this one. But I'll let it go for a little bit longer while we discuss this partying endeavor. Oh, somebody commented too. What did you guys comment? 24-hour stream. Well, that could be kind of neat. 24-hour stream for the last 100th day. That would be kind of neat. What do you guys think of that? Do you guys think that a 24-hour stream would be really neat? I don't know if I want to do whatever this idea is. Hot tub stream? No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to dislike it. That's kind of wild. I'm telling you what. That's wild. We'll dislike this one right here. This Tattletale. Oh my gosh. I don't want to play whatever that is. I'm just kidding. Whoever commented 24-hour stream is a legend. Yeah, the Legend 27. I'll tell you what. 2 is the perfect vibe. Yeah, if you want to stay up all night again. I mean, I could. So if I did another 24-hour stream on the day 100, it would probably just be like a stay-up stream. Like, I wouldn't sleep during it. I would just try to stay up for 24 hours. But that would be kind of a party, right? Do like a mixture of like playing games, maybe do a little cooking segment, you know, kind of switch it up a little bit. That sounds like it could be kind of a neat idea. All right, it looks like the poll has 8 votes and the majority are on 2. So it looks like we're going to probably go and do by gosh golly from Docs. And then I'll have to get in contact with Docs to give him the $5. He says as he yawns, I'm tired, okay? Me sleepy. I got up like at 4 a.m. to edit shorts for some reason. Anyone who vote for is going to get mod for a week. Oh, please don't promise that. Part hard, but drink harder. YouTube autofill. What? What do you mean by that, Bloop? And your comment didn't even go through. That's so funny. Oh, wait, because you're probably on live chat. Yeah, there we go. We haven't been on live chat this whole time. Or banned if they don't. Well, how do you know? That's why we have a democracy here, is that we don't tell people. You know what I mean? I'm YouTube. I looked up party hard, then it failed. Interesting. Yeah, vote 2 to get instant howdies. Okay, so I am is a little bit more biased in this. Party hard is a good game too. Wait, that's a game? I didn't know that. Is it actually? All right. All right. I think oh my gosh. Okay, so Cora's thing is now winning because people voted for that now. You guys better not be getting on alt accounts. I'm going to go off the poll that we have in chat, just, you know, the one that's down here. I don't care either way. You know that. I'm just playing around. Use it anyways. Just vote 1 at this point. I'll have to search it. Okay. I think right now I'm going to end the poll. We have 8 votes. I finished the campaign on COD Modern Warfare 2 2009. Ooh, nice. That's a really good one. That was like one of my favorite Call of Duty campaigns. One of my favorites. All right, let's end that poll. All right, looks like the poll has ended officially, where it looks like the majority was 2. So we're going to basically go and basically claim Doxonomy as the winner. WDocs, for sure. Let me go and see if I can upload this real quick. I have to download it too. Save image. I'll save right there. Y'all really tired, y'all. Just like the stream, that's the best way to vote for any of them. Exactly. I agree, Whitwolven. I agree. All right, I'm going to upload it right now as we speak as well. Let's go here. Let's clickety-clackety. Get that by gosh golly in here. Badges. Oh, also, we have a few people who are getting close to a year badge. I think we're getting really, really close. We need a Tony and Wit ship name. You can call them... Never mind. Woney. We can call them Woney. I was going to say something entirely different, and I'm glad I didn't. Oh, my gosh. Okay, wait. Before we do anything, we got to figure out which of the emojis should we get rid of. So people who are members, type some of the emojis that we currently have. Just all of them, and then spam the one that you think should be changed. I had the same first thought as B-Man. I almost said it. Yeah, I almost said it too. Spit it? No, I'm good. To it? Yeah, that could work. You know, I was about to say something that wasn't going to be stream appropriate. All right, now you guys spammed the emojis. You can only I can only have a certain amount. So if I want a 16th emoji, we need 8 more members. And I don't think they count for gifted. I think that if we wanted more emojis, I'd have to get like basically people who like become members versus being gifted members. I like not being timed out. Oh, me too, Bloop. Unless y'all want to see the void. Uh-oh. Someone gift members. Wait, never mind. Yeah, it doesn't work with, I think, gifted, unfortunately. And the reason why is because like they want concurrent, like people who tune in and do it often or like have a reoccurring membership for it to work. It's kind of silly. But I basically have up to 15 emotes. Okay, so Awesome thinks I should get rid of the baby emote. Okay. Are you going to play COD Modern for 3 campaign soon? Probably not. And then Whitwolven thinks I should get rid of the Elden Lord one or the red face. Really? The red face I feel like gets used a lot. The angry one. But I could see the Elden Ring one getting deleted. Okay, I am doesn't like the laughing face from Korra. Kind of makes sense. So congressionally, we have different votes. We have one for the brain rot. We have one for laugh. We have one for Elden Lord, and then one for angry. I guess you guys are the only members here, so technically you guys are gonna be the ones deciding which one we replace. Awesome thinks I should get rid of the brain rot one. Can I ask why, Awesome, that you don't like that one? Mine is both. Oh, Korra's Hawaiian. Bloop. Yeah, what about y'all? Everybody in chat who's not a member, if you guys had to change an emote, what would you change? It's too white. Well, that's a little racial, isn't it? I'm just kidding. Okay. It's like everybody, we need a deciding vote here so we could actually change it to by God. Which one would be best to change by Gosh Golly? I don't like the Korra laugh. Okay, you don't like the Korra laugh? Nice. That's a newer one, so we could change that one to a new one. Oh, guys, guess what? Korra brought her ball, but she brought a blue ball, not a gold ball. Scared Brando? What do you mean scared Brando? Is there a scared one? The confused one? Is that one the one you're talking about? You guys are all voting different ones. Yo, what's good, Miles? Welcome in, partner. All right. Yo, welcome in, Miles. Awesome wants somebody to join their game. If you want to join their Big Walk game, their code is 302798. All right. I'm going to change the we're going to be changing the laughing one. Ooh. Okay, we're going to call it Gosh Golly. But welcome in. How you doing, partner? I'm not going to lie, this one's kind of hard to see, but you know, this is what you guys voted on. Excuse me. All right. I changed it. I changed it officially. Officially. The angry one I think people like a lot because if I get angry, they just, you know. All right, I changed it. You should be able to spam it now. Let me get this blue ball thrown. You ready, Cora? You ready? Such a cutie patootie, I tell you what. All right, if you guys are a member, spam the new one. Oops. All right, someone should gift a member. Maybe. Only if they like. They don't have to. They absolutely do not have to. Refresh your page if you don't see it. Yeah. You have to refresh your YouTube page if you guys have not seen it. And I am just spammed it so you guys could see it, like right here. It's a little bit harder to see. It's so tiny. I know. What I'm thinking is that like maybe we should maybe I should ask. I think would be really funny is like asking Docs if instead of putting by gosh golly, just getting the face and then upscaling the face to the square. You know, kind of like the same size as the Pizza Head one. Can't tell what it is. See, I was gonna tell you guys that was kind of the one downside with the emoji challenge is that you kind of have to make it the full square, and you have to make it simple so you can still see it. You know what I mean? You brought it back. You brought it back. You want to say hi to chat? They're trying to get you with your gold ball. No? Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna throw it. That's what Wit says. Well, I definitely think like that's true. I think like maybe removing the text and just having like the symbol. So like the same thing with Wits is instead of it's time to play, maybe just having Cora with her gold ball. You know what I mean? But today it's blue ball time, even though her gold ball's her favorite. All right, ready? All right. I sent you both. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wait, did you send it again? Or you sent it before? Let me go check it. Uh-oh, OBS disconnected. Oh no, OBS. Hello, hello. All right, OBS disconnected. Cora's my cat. Hey, yes, you are absolutely, absolutely. All right. We should be back. Spam in chat if we're back. Hello, hello, hello. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let me throw Cora's ball as well. She's disconnecting the internet because I'm not giving her enough time. My gosh golly, never left. Sheesh, good job, good job. Can you show her to me? I don't know what she looks like. Yeah, in a second. I'll pick her up and I'll show you. I got you, awesome. Sheesh, yeah, I was gonna say that is a picture of Cora, correct. All right, refresh your page now. Refresh your page now. There should be some. There's gonna be another new emote. I refreshed another one. I got rid of the Elden Lord emote that doesn't get used as often, and then we changed it for Cora. Awesome. Are you ready? Wait. I'm gonna show you right now. She's right below me. Hi, Cora. Say hi. Don't be rude. Say hi. Alright. Guys, I'm sorry. She's not saying meowdy like she normally does. She's just rubbing on me. Did I make it too small? No, I think you made it right. Yo, what's good, Blood? Welcome in, Blood. All right. Time to throw our ball. Surprise B shots. Huh, B shots. Oh yeah, you have to describe them. Blood, we're trying to figure out which emotes we're using. I think I think we got it figured out. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bump you. All right. I'm back. What do you guys think of that one? I think the Cora one's fine. I think that one's pretty cute. I mean, like it's the full size that you could do. It's just like doing detail on these things are very, very difficult. Like you have to do like a very broad, like you have to do a very broad one. By broad I mean like maybe like more zoomed in. You know what I mean? I think, man, I think a third emoji has to go. What do you mean? What do you mean, Fana? What do you mean? Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah, I made it 1000 by 1000. No, I mean like that's perfect. It's just like you kind of have to think about it in a way of like whenever it's like small like that, you have to make it like the perspective on it has to be big, if that makes sense. Support dance 2 is rough, LOL. Wait, what do you mean? Support dance 2 is literally just like the opposite of dance 1. You know what I mean? But Blood, how you doing today, partner? Sheesh, looks like awesome dances. All right, so I think the only thing we need to do now, I know that's why it needs to go. Well, the thing is, everybody likes spamming the different direction dances. Honestly, I feel like people want more dances. It was my first time, but I'm glad you like it. Yeah, I dig it. I dig it a lot. But like, you know, I think the way you have to make the emojis are just simple. Like the simpler, the better. You know what I mean? When you're editing it, and then when you actually export it. I agree. Well, also like some of the better ones I think are like just like zoomed in. So like if you were to do uh like you know, if you were to go and like make a new one in the future, it would be better if you just like no offense to anybody, but like for instance, like the one that like Bloop, the one you made with everybody's names on it, you wouldn't be able to read anything. You know what I mean? But then the one that Tony did and the Cora one, those are a little bit better because you could see them a little bit. Or it's like the majority of the screen is like what you see, you know what I mean? The simpler the better, you know. But I do appreciate you guys making them. I think they're great. I'm gonna have to get with Docs and Whitwolven for the $5 for updating the emotes. You can add the pepperoni man one. You want me to? Should I? Yo, what's good, sir? Welcome in. We're trying to decide which emojis we're gonna do. We've already we've uploaded 2 of them. I definitely think I gotta talk to Docs and see if we can change the picture and maybe just have it where it's like my face going like you know what I mean? But how you doing today, sir? Are you chilling out, relaxing, chillaxing? Let me figure it out. The Docs one's good. I like it too, but it's just hard to see. I think we would need to just have like the face and not have it say, by gosh golly, you know what I mean? Know what I mean? Oh. All right. I wonder how Tony's will look. You need microscopic eyes to see it. Yeah, I know, right? It's like super hard. And it sucks is like even on here you can barely see it. Versus like the dancing one, you guys can like easily tell what it is. Or like the Cora ball one, you guys can see what it is pretty easily. because it's like a simpler design, you know? Oh, it's been tough for a day. This is the week my sister got diagnosed with cancer about 3 years ago. So it's been, oh, I'm sorry to hear that, sir. Well, hey, hopefully we can make your day a little bit better. By gosh golly, you know what I mean? All right. But I hope everything is good for you, partner. Why is no one joining? Well, because awesome, nobody wants to join, you know? And that's just how it is. To keep them simple, most of the pixels are gone when you shrink them down so much. Mm-hmm. Yes, true. F cancer. F cancer. Cancer is a lame. Lame, lame, lame. Oh, actually, what I need to do for Tony's is we need to remove the white background. Like what White Wolven's is. It's an alpha one. Okay, refresh it again. Okay. And because I'm a mad lad, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna download the one that bloops in as well. Now, do we consider this a win though? I feel like maybe we just do the 2 that were voted on to be the winners, and we replace the other ones with other emotes, and then we'll do another competition for next week, and whoever gets the top 1, 2, maybe we'll do the $5 for. You know? The Pizza Hut one's not bad, but it's kind of like hard to see too. You know? All right, and then okay, so here I just uploaded bloops that Bloop wanted. You guys can spam that one. Yeah, keep your winner and just everyone else get a time to shine. All right, bet. I think that would be good. So I mean, basically Docs wins, and then the rest will go up as emojis. No, your cowboy hat one was good. I just like the Cora one better. Like if I had to, I was just trying to, and I was actually going to do 2 of yours, but I wanted to include everybody in the community and do 4 of them. You know what I mean? So, Bloop, are you still here? Or did you leave? Are you upset? All right. Fortunately, she passed a year later. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, sir. I, you know, yo, what's good? Is that King? What's good, King? And change your profile picture. I last year lost my aunt to brain cancer. I've lost my grandma to ovarian cancer. I lost my uncle to lung cancer, and it's definitely not a good time. So I'm sorry to hear that, man. But just know that like you're not alone. Other people have also struggled with that, and it'll be okay. You know what I mean? Different account. Sheesh. Make sure you subscribe. I'll tell you what. Welcome in, man. I think Awesome was trying to get people to play. I think. All right. Let me go to Photoshop and let me get this situated. Let's clean this up real quick for Tony's. And like I've said before, sir, just know that those memories that you have are with you forever. Just don't let those memories ever fade. And the times that you had with them were special. Nobody else could say that they've had those moments or time with that person. And that's what makes that relationship so special between you and them is the time that you were able to spend with them. And hopefully that time together was a good one, you know? Everything is awesome, is what I would say if everything was awesome. Okay, Tony Tiger. By gosh golly, you're making my life difficult, partner. For some reason, it's like having a problem. I do like this though. Just sucks. I'm trying to get rid of the white background, and for some reason it's not selecting. Yeah, for some reason it's not selecting the There we go. Actually, I can show you guys. I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, we're doing quick selection. It's like it should, in theory, not take some of these pixels, but it's taking some pixels and some not some others. Interesting. We draw, and instead of a head, I'm gonna draw an egg. Oh my gosh, golly. Alrighty, partner. Sounds good. Yo, why do I have gauges? Alright, is it like you guys want to see me in gauges or like what? Alright, that should work. Alright, and then what we do is we do this. We go back. We copy paste. Get rid of that. Boom. Okay, that's pretty alpha. Right. File. We will export as smaller file. Yes. Okay, who cares? VTuber. Pizza Hut, export. Okay, nice. Cool. All right, so now I'm going to go and try to upload the new one. Give me 1 second, y'all. Did you use the lasso tool? I was using the quick select. I don't think the lasso tool would be like as good. What program is that? This is Photoshop. This is Photoshop 2025. I pay for Adobe's package. I've been paying for it for like a decade. It's just what I'm most familiar on, and I can get through it pretty quickly. Replace image, show files. Okay, we could actually do the same for doxes too, technically. We can zoom out a little bit. We can go open. We can do this. We will pull in by gosh golly. Yo, this is like drawn so well. And then we're going to just be quick here. We're going to do the object selection. And that might be able to give us... Oh, that actually was pretty good, actually. Surprisingly, we're going to copy. We're going to paste. We're going to do that. We're going to scale, alt. Right. This. We're going to zoom out. Okay, what... Yeah, this is funny. Oh, why does this look like me? This looks like just like me. A tee. Okay, and then we'll try to export this one. Export as smaller file. Export. We're doing a PNG. This one is going to be, gosh golly. Enter. Okay, nice. And then go here. I'm going to update this badge. Wait, Freya's here. Sheesh. Owa. How's it going, Freya? Welcome in. Hope you're doing fantastic today. It's beautiful. Okay, do you guys like the pizza head now? All right, and it was that quick and easy. I'm pretty good with Photoshop. I've been doing Photoshop for oh my gosh, golly, that actually looks really funny. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, try try that one. Update it. Oh my goodness. Okay, I have an old Photoshop. Also use Coral Paint Shop Pro and GIMP. Yeah, I used to use GIMP too. GIMP's really good. Show us your deepest folder. What do you mean? I don't have one of those. There we go. Sheesh, long time no see. Sheesh. A rat just jumped on me. Almost had... Yo, that sounds terrifying, blood. Okay, I like those. Y'all like them? Y'all like the updates on those? So one of them is a gosh golly, and then the other one is a shawport pizza. But Frey, I hope you're doing good in the hood. Mad relaxing, chillaxing. And as always, giving life your best shot, partner. All right, nice. Okay, now the only one that I really wish was a little bit more seeable was the Howdy from. Try the Howdy, y'all. Try the Howdy that we uploaded from Bloop. I uploaded a new Howdy too. So that with Cora Go Ball, maybe it'll make it bigger. What do you mean? Like, do you want me to make it bigger? Is that what you're saying? Oi. Because in theory, I could. Like, I could, like, scale it up, but then it will just take out, like, a bit. I mean, like, we could scale it up and just have her face. You know what I mean? In theory. Maybe just do the object tool on that one on the Howdy. Like, get rid of the background for Howdy. We could do that one. I just feel like it's like, yeah, it's like really hard to see. Now combine them all. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you can't tell that it says Howdy. No, you can't. Okay, if I do magic wand. I will say his image was very clean. It selected this all pretty easily. So we'll do inverse, control paste, boom. Yeah, I feel like that's just like, you can't see it. Unfortunately. Huh. But it's okay, you know, we could just keep it up for now. Howdy and his hat are full. Don't forget the hat. It's beautiful. Oh, yeah. What about Cora? This Cora is pretty beautiful, too. Like, look at this. She almost looks like a lemur. Oh, she's scratching it, too. That's nice. Yeah, I'm sad Bloop left. Yeah, I was going to say, he's got all the commands, too. I like the idea of this one. I really do. It's just like, it's really hard to see. Yeah, he put a lot of work into this, you know? Here, maybe what I'll do is I'll just export this one as this without the blue. Oh, but like, look, you could barely see any of that. Dang. Well, you know, maybe what I'll do here is that maybe I will like scale it up, and it's gonna get rid of all the commands. But you know, honestly, maybe that's just worth the sacrifice in this regard. Control T, then I'm gonna scale up. Okay, and then we could rotate this. Right. And then scale up. I don't like doing this because it's changing the actual image, you know? But okay, this might be a little bit better. It got rid of the it's unfortunate. It got rid of some of the commands, but it's okay. Like we know deep down they're there. I still have a little bloop there at the bottom too. Let's try this. Try export as. Yo, what's good, Scott? Welcome in, partner. How you doing today? Welcome in, man. Hope everything is good in the hood for you. Are y'all on light mode or always on dark mode? I'm always on dark mode. Dark mode is just easier to read. I'm on the computer too much to where light mode hurts my eyes versus dark mode doesn't. We'll do this one as like Howdy 2. Okay, and then go back to YouTube. Upload, emoji, edit, replace image, share file. Okay, that one's still kind of hard to see, but it's okay. But I think dark mode should just be generic, to be honest. I feel like I'm looking at the sun whenever I'm in light mode. All right, guys, let's try to vote here and see. I just changed the update. I updated the emotes, so if you guys want to go check those out, go and spam the emotes. We have 2 new faces as well as the Howdy. There we go. You can kind of read it. You can generally understand the idea of it. It's just like, you can't really, writing is really tough to do. That's why the Howdy that I made, I kept it so simple because I just wanted to make it easy to read. You know what I mean? All right, so what we're trying to do now for the last bit of the stream is what are we going to do for a party? What do y'all think? Do we think we should do a 24-hour stream or what? I'm all good. I'm not sure what you're trying to create. I basically was over here basically making some, these emojis are ones that are voted on in the community, and I had to basically go and scale them. Actually, I could scale this one too. I could scale Tony's a little bit more. Like this. Or do we think we should keep it like this? Gosh, my head is so huge. But basically, we're making new emojis for the community, Scott. I'm back. Yo, Bloop, you got an emoji now. They just spammed it. But Scott, yeah, basically we're trying to make some new emojis. Yo, would you guys be interested in me doing like a Photoshop stream in the future? I could like Photoshop something or Photoshop stuff that you guys send me. It'd be kind of neat, right? I'm pretty good with it. Oh, I see. And no AI, I guess. No. I'm asking that nobody uses AI. Woman, howdy, get in my mouth, yum. That's funny. I love that. The reason why we're doing no AI is because I want to have like people's own creative jest. Now, how I use generative AI for certain things in the like for some things I've made, yes, but I don't just prompt one thing and then just post it. I'm normally like, for instance, let's just say like with this, let's just say like I don't like the way that this art, like this eye looks. I can go and generate a new eye. You know, like look, new eye. And then let's see what it generates. You know, I think in this regard, it's not bad. I think when you prompt an entire thing using generative AI, it's, oh my gosh, golly. That's scary. That's so scary. Oh my gosh, Freya's anti-AI. Hey, it's all good. It happens. You know what I mean? That's freaky. Yeah, it is. It's AI slap. Mm-hmm. Yo, what's good, German? You got a thing as well. Hey, it's okay. I know people disagree with it. I think that if you use it as a tool, it's just like money. Some money people think is evil, but if you use money as a tool, it's a tool at the end of the day. You know what I mean? You're all good. I mean, as a creative, like I just let you guys know that I use it, but like I don't use it to like go and just prompt the entire image. I would use it to go and like have a weird looking eye like that. That looks so natural, doesn't it? You know what I mean? Did you see my suggested emojis? I have not, German. I have not, no. You got gifted not too long ago. Um, but yeah, now I know that not everybody agrees with AI. I get that. You know what I mean? I definitely like don't use it a lot, to be honest. I use it very like infrequently, to be honest. So I just like to be transparent and honest with y'all. You know what I mean? But you know, how many times do I see people who post just AI generated thumbnails on YouTube and it works for them? Too many. Too many. I see it a lot because it's just like the lazy and the easy option. You know what I mean? So I cannot with good conscience support this. Hey, it's all good. It's fair. It's fair that you feel that way. You know, a lot of people feel that way. And like to each their own. We're not gonna always see eye to eye, and that's what makes us human, you know what I mean? But I'm not gonna go and be like, oh, I hate Freya, you better get out of my support community because we don't see eye to eye. It's all good. You know what I mean? And like I said, I think that there is like good use of AI and bad use of AI. I also think that there's just a plethora of people who just like to hate right now with AI. But if you keep using it at all, I'm afraid I will have to leave. Okay, I mean that's fine. Like all good in the hood, Freya. You know, if that's your personal opinion, then so be it. You know what I mean? Doesn't hurt me at all. You know what I mean? Because like the craziest thing is, you guys, if for a lot of you guys that don't know, I had used AI a lot years ago on my YouTube channel, but a lot of people can't even tell that it was AI because I'm not just using it to prompt one thing. And then I don't have the money to go and pay for an artist to go and draw my less than 1,000 subscribed YouTube channel a thumbnail when I'm making a video a week. You know what I mean? So just letting you guys know. But it's pretty obvious, I think, in my eyes, if you were to go and see which ones I used to use AI on, actually. Yeah, I mean, like, look here. Like, I'll show you guys. Like, I'm not trying to be like I'm not trying to hide any of this. You know what I mean? I think that like I did stop using it though. Since the hate has become more prevalent, I have stopped using it as more. Um, for me, it's like there's sometimes when I can't do a certain thing, and then I ask AI to like, yeah, tweak something, for instance. Let me see if I can find one that I've used. Okay, here's a good one. And this is pretty blatantly AI, to be honest. So like right here, how these LLMs operate is something I recommend you all do research on. Well, yeah, they're just taking data, and that's like we're like moving out of the freemium software, and like, but the thing is it actually? I get that it's stolen data, right? But at the end of the day, I'm using Google for free. So it's the caveat of me using their platform for free that they go and sell our data. Should there be better data privacy laws? Absolutely. But like I said, I basically used it in a way where it would just basically help my workflow. And like you could barely see when I was using it. So like this one right here, we used it. So like I used it basically only for his hand. I got a picture of a mace, and then I basically used a hand, or like I couldn't get his hand to go around a mace because I couldn't draw that myself. Um, there's a lot of incredibly, yeah, I mean, like I'm also involved in cryptocurrency, and there's tons of unethical practices in cryptocurrency, but I don't believe that all of it is unethical. I think people do things unethically because they want to take shortcuts and make a whole bunch of money. You know, do I agree with them stealing people's data? No. But are they going to do it anyways? Yes. Can I control that? No. Right? But I'm aware of it. I really am. It's just it does suck. And whenever I went to my marketing school, they literally talked about like people will do things unethically just to make money. And if you're a business, they will just do whatever they can to make ends meet. I use Canvas Pro 13, which sometimes people interrupt. I think using AI to create your vision is good. Deciding to refuse AI is a bit simple-minded. You know, we don't have to get like in the nitty-gritty of it, but like I'm just gonna show you guys. So like this one right here was AI. Which one else was AI? Oh, this one right here. This cash out or winner every time one. This one's been getting a lot of views recently. This one is oops. Which that one's been getting a lot of hate recently because people want to be fed like how to win quick cashes, and in that video I don't really tell them. This one is the checkboard and the pencil. So that is AI. This one right here, the kaboom, is AI. It's basically like the cracked wall. But like everything else I created in Photoshop, you know? I warn you, this will hurt your brand. Well, like, will it actually hurt my brand when this has been on my channel for 2 years? And I'm not just like prompting AI. This one right here, the riot shield video, used it because the hand, I couldn't draw the hand at all. I think like right now there's just like a split. It's like politics. I think one set of people feel this type of way about AI. The other set of people feel this way about AI. At the end of the day, it's a tool. If you use the tool ethically, I don't think lowly of it. I use Adobe. Adobe uses literally all the data that you put into Adobe to make its generative art, right? And I'm paying Adobe to use their platform. Can I go and use it to make a hand that I can't normally make so it saves me time? Yes. Do I just type, give me a hand, and then I post it? No. A lot of the times, I'm generating like multiple images and then I'm doing multiple layers, you know? Fence sitting is my most despised thing. Well, but like, it's like the data center argument. You know what I mean? Like it's like we're getting into that place nowadays where, like, let's just say that people that are on the top who make a ton of money are going to just keep doing what they're going to do to keep making money. Do I agree with it? No. Do I appreciate it? No, but they're going to keep doing it. And there's nothing I can do about it. And I'm not going to go and like worry my time about people who are going to go and like unethically use AI, because that's just, I personally don't view content. If I see AI content, I know it's AI, I'm probably not going to watch it. Like, let's be real, you know? So I definitely think this is just one of those scenarios where there's like, I think there's like three sides to this. It's not just people who are, I think there's like people who abuse it, and there's people who are just anti-using it. But I also want to say that there's an in-between of people who use it ethically and don't necessarily do anything bad with it and just use it as a tool. You know, I feel like I fall in between that. So it's also just like one of those like rabbit holes. And I mean, like, look, we could even see Jay, one of the graphic designers, he made this banner for me. And I asked him if he used AI in it. And he's like, well, yeah, because that helps my workflow. And I told him to remove the AI aspect of it. So he said he drew this. Did he probably draw all of it? Maybe not. I don't necessarily know. And then the problem about it is that we want to go and support an artist. And that's fine, Freya. Like I said, that's fine. You want to go and pay an artist for this, but like most people can't afford that. I can't go and afford an artist to pay $100 to make a hand for me in a thumbnail. You know what I mean? So why am I always talking? I don't know, because I stream video games and I talk a lot. So learn yourself or have it be imperfect. But like, Freya, is it possible for me to go and do everything on my own and even progress as a creative if I'm not like, do I find like, for instance, do I find Photoshop to be a bad tool for photo manipulation when I could just go and like copy and paste and then resize and reimage and move things however I please? Or do I think that that's unfair because I'm not learning how to draw it in a new angle? You know what I mean? It's almost the same exact like dilemma where it's like the technology is just getting better. There are bad situations. And like I said, I'm not trying to unethically use AI. And if I'm a fence sitter, then I'm a fence sitter. You know, who cares? If that's something that dissuades you from my channel, then so be it. You know what I mean? I would rather you follow your heart. And if that's something that you disagree with, then good on you. Follow your heart to that extent because that's what you want. You know, don't do what I want, do what you want. You know what I mean? You say it's it's not AI. It's not AI, you know? So, just play game. But like what today's not a game stream. Interesting. So interesting, you know? If you don't like me yapping, just leave, you know? But no, Freya, that's just probably a place where you and I just don't see eye to eye, you know? And like, I don't necessarily, it's one of those like dual-edged swords because like, no, it's like when I played Detroit Becomes Human or The Last of Us Part 2, there's always going to be a side to it, left or right, or like there's going to be politics to it, left or right. And trust me, I had one of my other moderators, Mustache Panda, tell me the same thing. Like, for instance, I don't agree with AI music when somebody just plugs in somebody else's song, types a prompt, and then posts music. That's why I don't use any AI music. There's places where I draw the line. But when it comes to like me making a thumbnail creatively for myself, it's like I said, I'm not just prompting and then using what the initial prompt is. I'm using it as a layering system, and I don't see how that's any different than me just copying and pasting an image, copyrighted image, from the internet to use for my thumbnails already, right? Because technically, aren't I already taking that from the internet? I don't know how to draw Namatama. I probably will never be able to draw Namatama. I could try to draw Namatama, but the thing is, like, there's like an image that I'm trying to go for that I'm not gonna be able to achieve ever, even if I want to learn drawing. But do I want to spend the next 10,000 hours of my life trying to learn how to draw to become the Namatama expert? Well, I could, but then I'm gonna have to sacrifice a lot of other things in my life. For instance, live streaming, content creation, probably time with my wife, time with the cats, so on and so forth. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was gonna say none of these ones that we have here, none of them are AI. These are all just hand drawn. Like literally, like just for this competition, I literally said like no AI usage in this. You know what I mean? So that is one thing where like I do draw the line at some points. It's just like if it helps me in my creative process to help tweak or mend something that I'm having difficulty with, I'm gonna do it. Because if not, I'm a perfectionist and I will stay on the same thing for years just to get it right, you know? Well, see, the thing is politics, like the whole like this is the other thing. Like um let's just like take a step back. Politics is just designed to literally make you think differently than the other person. At the end of the day, we're all just humans trying to survive. But politics thrive and make money off of the differences in people's viewpoints and perceptions, right? So that's why I don't really talk about it too much because I don't really care to go down one side or the other because some things are good on one side, some things are good on the other side. But then this one side does horrible things, but then this other side does horrible things. So it's like, what do you choose? You know, do you choose to be in the middle and be more neutral? I just choose to be more aware and just know that I'm going to make a good decision based off of what I learn and I'm able to research my own. You know what I mean? Um, Wait, you married? Yeah, I'm married. I have a ring. Well, but like I am speaking up about the problems. That's the thing. Like I'm talking about how there are unethical problems with AI. But like for me to just say that I'm not going to use AI at all is not true. And I don't think it's fence sitting is me just being like not making a comment on AI at all. That is what I think a true fence sitter is. I think the way you're perceiving this is that you think that I'm on one fence panel saying it's good on this side, bad on that side, when in reality, I'm telling you, like, it is unethically used bad. But when used properly, it's a tool, just like a cell phone. A cell phone is used to, one, spy on you, as well as two, used as a tool if you allow it to be. Some people don't realize that they're allowing this tool to manipulate them and use them in certain ways, shapes, or forms, i.e., notifications. I don't have very many notifications on my phone because my time is my time. I'm not going to allow an app like Discord or YouTube or any of the other apps to go and distract me from whatever I'm trying to do in that current moment. So, for instance, when I view a tool, I view it like a hammer. A hammer's not going to ping me and notify me, right? And so that's where I'm drawing the line is that I'm saying that I use it as a tool, which is not necessarily how you might agree with it because of all these different language models that are being used to train them. But the thing is, I cannot control what these organizations are doing. Does that make sense? I mean, like, in theory, yes, you're supporting them because you're using them, right? But aren't we, in theory, supporting YouTube and Gemini and their AI by just being on YouTube right now and chatting on YouTube? Like, technically, we're all feeding into it right now, right? And so if you disagreed with it, you wouldn't be on YouTube or be feeding or training the algorithm by chatting in a live chat that YouTube is taking the data from and using that data to then train their LLMs, right? And that's where, like, I like, but I'm using YouTube as a tool to try to give people insight and inspire people, and not necessarily be the more degenerate side of things where we're just trying to use people to train language models. Does that make sense? You're watching the shorts? Sheesh. Yeah, I also should be in short feed too. So I see where you're coming from. It's just there's not much I could really do in terms of like, do I just not use it at all? But then it's like, but like I said, if I don't use, for instance, if I don't use AI, then I shouldn't be using Photoshop. I shouldn't be using Premiere Pro. I shouldn't be using any editing app for that sake that's been made in the last 10 years. I would have to go and use like Windows Movie Maker. You know what I mean? But then it also puts me at a disadvantage for creating the content that I'm trying to create. But some people do not have the privilege to ignore things. Agreed. People definitely don't um, have that privilege. I will just say that, like, we're all in this world together, and there's a game that is played in the world to get people to not see eye to eye so people can profit from it. And I just recommend that people don't fall into that category, because you're just feeding these people, organizations, and companies more money by opposing and having a disposition against others just for their viewpoint. And that's why I think there should be open discussions about this. Like I said earlier, we can not see eye to eye on this, but I'm not going to be like, dang, I really despise Freya and what she said. And no, I appreciate that you're bringing this to light and you're trying to make chat more informed to the situation that's happening, you know? Well, the reason why AI is here is literally just because it's literally just because it's easy, it's fast, and like that's what everybody in the world wants now, is they want convenience, right? They want to be able to have a shortcut towards whatever they're trying to do, unfortunately. And people with more money try to take more shortcuts. And that's just the truth, Who's using AI to draw? A handful of people. There's a lot of people that use AI, like way more. Like whenever I scroll YouTube now for browse features, it's literally just like a lot of it's just AI. Now, does that make me upset because I put time and effort into making my thumbnails? Yep. But have I learned recently? Well, with the live streams, thumbnails really aren't that great. They actually do better without thumbnails. So I removed thumbnails entirely. So I don't even need to worry about that anymore. But what about thumbnails for YouTube videos? Well, I don't use them. And yeah, and like it's just like where you're at, Freya, is how I feel about people who use cryptocurrency unethically. Because I am pro crypto, but I'm pro being able to transfer you money across the world for essentially free, whatever electricity costs it costs, right? Just because I want to be able to transact with you across the world and not have my government directly get involved between our transaction. But unfortunately, all the cryptos, most of them are all unethical. They're all rug pulls, right? So it's like a very similar situation. You know what I mean? And especially now with AI, they're going to those scams are for sure going to get more prevalent. Yeah. Like I think the blockchain in general is good. But like what I'm saying, Freya, is like how I view crypto in that sense is how you're viewing AI right now. It's just I view AI a little bit differently than you do currently. unfortunately, that we're not able to see eye to eye in that specific aspect. But I do think that in the same light, I have the same problem with people I have people who tell me that crypto is just a scam. And I can't convince those people, even though I try to, talking to them that not all of it is, but then there's times where people just use it unethically, because that's how technology is used and abused, is that people just do things unethically until they're caught, or there's some sort of law passed for it. But unfortunately, the world is big. There's 8 billion of us. You're going to have a couple bad ones. And there's nothing we could really do about it other than we could talk about it, discuss it, be aware of it. But I'm not going to go and allow that to control how I feel and how my days are going each and every day. But here, I'm going to actually, let me see. I'm going to pull open I'll pull open the Chicken McNugget challenge to show you guys. Like, I don't use AI at all. Like, look, you guys can see my layers right here. Oops. None of these are AI at all. We have just the normal background that I had to crop out. We have an oversaturated background. Well, that's layer 1. Layer 2 is the blur. We have the original screenshot, right? Then we have these 7 layers, which are just the chicken nuggets, which these are all screenshots from online, which technically is me taking copyrighted material, but like this just looks better than me manually drawing them, right? And then you have my face that's like blown up. It's brighter, it glows more, so on and so forth, Well, yeah, because there's like not enough regulation for it, because there's certain countries that can go and use these and there aren't laws about it. Even if they're breaking copyright laws here in America, America's so big, it's going to take a long time for it to actually go to court and actually have issues. Anybody heard about the Lego scandal with bricks and minifix? Like, that's corruption at its finest. But it still happens, especially at scale, you know? And I agree, because I think, like, if LLMs keep growing and get um more developed, then yes, in the wrong hands, really bad things can happen. The way it should work is just how cookies are. You have to agree to allow your data to be used, or these companies need to be paying us for data. Since we're already being used as the product, we should just be paid for it, you know? But there's also a handful of LLMs. There's a lot of different companies who are trying to profit off of it and use, like, stolen data. Play have oh yeah. Uh the Tung Tung Sahar creator sued a couple game devs for using his AI creation. Yep. Absolutely. And it's rough. Like, is that even fair? I don't know. I also think that we're in a new day and age where the laws that are being put into place, like, most of the people in the US government are probably 70, maybe 60 plus years old, and they might not understand the technology, because the rules and laws that were put in place for them whenever they were growing up and living their 60, 70 years of life were much different, vastly different than our lives recently with technology, and how technology is progressing at a very fast rate, So, and I don't agree with it at all by any means. So, and I mean, like I mentioned recently, I used to use it, but I've stopped using it. You know what I mean? Am I lazy? And do I want to go back and change all those thumbnails? No, I'm lazy. I'm going to be honest. Will it haunt me whenever I go to sleep tonight? Probably not. But moving forward, do I go and make thumbnails like I did recently where I don't use any AI whatsoever? Yeah. And because, yeah, ethically, at the end of the day, I feel wrong if I'm going and, like, using stolen data to make certain things that I am then making money on the internet, which a thumbnail in theory leads to me making money on the internet because ad revenue and so on and so forth from YouTube, right? That's why nothing on my channel is used AI other than those thumbnails I showed you. You know, this chat doesn't use it. The thing above members doesn't use it. My graphic that I made that as well, you know? But yes, it's a very interesting topic, you know? Very, very interesting topic. Let's not save any of these. Now, back to what we were talking about earlier. In terms of the, you know, I saw Mr. Nick Legit was here earlier. If you're still here, man, I hope you're doing well. I saw your message earlier. I definitely think the new emojis are neat. We have the Pizza Head one. We have the Gosh Golly one. We have a Howdy. And then we have Cora's Gold Ball. So those 4 are added. The one that technically won it would be Doxonomy. And I'll be trying to get him the $5 at some point. German was in here and said that he had one that he had posted. Let's see what he'd wanted. Where? I don't see the ones that German wanted me to make. I don't see them. Oh, the screenshots of me being bald. I just don't know if those would do as good because they're like so low quality. I would rather probably maybe draw those. So. But that's technically those are the emotes that are added. We also have what we're trying to figure out what we're going to do for the 100-day challenge. Just so you guys know. Right now, it looks like the most voted is partying. So we need to figure out basically what I should do for the party. Bloop suggested that I should do a 24-hour challenge. What do you guys think? Alrighty, I appreciate you stopping by. I hope you have a good night, all right? Or good morning. I hope you have a fantastic morning. Where's the vote? If you go on my YouTube community post, go under post right here. You can go and see my 2 posts that I did today. Oh, hey. This one was the first post, which Cora and her gold ball technically got voted more in this post, but whenever we went and checked it earlier, it was actually more in the favor of by gosh golly. And then I had chat vote 2 or 4. 2 had the most votes. So technically Docs wins this one. And if you guys want to make more emotes next Sunday, maybe I could do the exact same thing where we'll vote on one again and see which one gets voted in the most. So if you guys want to have a part to play of who gets the $5 and which one gets put in, then we can, you know, do the vote probably Saturday or Sunday and / on stream. I'll also say that for the party, I'm not really sure what to do just yet. Not really sure what to do. So, but that's basically today's stream. Was just trying to figure out which emotes we would choose for winner, which was by gosh golly, which we did scale it up and make it a little bit easier to see. And then what we're going to do for the end of the 100-day streak. Which, what if I don't end the 100-day? What if just 100 days we do like a party and then I continue? You know, who knows? Not a bad roll, 96. Sheesh. Nick, I saw that you voted on not voted, but you commented on the new members only shorts. Did you like those? Those are going to be going live for non-members on Friday, just so you guys know. Just so you know. Also, we picked up some new games. We picked up The Witcher 3, Skyrim, and Dragon Age Inquisition. So those should be on the radar in terms of like future first time playthroughs / like a blind playthrough, I guess you could say. But yeah, I'm hoping so too. I'm going to be trying to work on a long form video for it, Nick, and then have that upload tomorrow. Not tomorrow, sorry. I refrained from that. Thursday or Friday is when I'm going to try to have that upload, all right? Just so you guys know. But I don't really, like I said, I don't really know what to do for the party. So if you guys want to go and give me either a mention on the actual post itself, you can go and comment there. Or if you guys want to let me know in the suggestions tab on Discord, we could also do that as well. Tony's crap, that's so funny. Oh. But I think that might be it for me today, y'all. You know, we got about an hour and 40 minutes in. Before I end, I think I might send you guys over to Hyperstream, depending on if Hyper's streaming or not. We will see. Or if anybody's live, I'll just send y'all over that way, and it should be good. It's fun, but it's a lot like Archer 2 in the way there's so much to explore. Many cycles. If you stick to the main quest only, it'll go by pretty quickly, like a couple days. Okay, neat. I'm not sure when. Basically, the plan is to play those, not right now, but in the near future. Maybe. I know that GTA 5 is on the list right now. Dark Souls 3 is on the, or sorry, Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 are on the list. Dispatch is on the list. Or in the Blind Forest is on the list. Days Gone is on the list as well. Hyper's live. Gonna move to his chat for this. Hey, so you actually don't even need to worry, Mr. Nick Legit. I'm gonna raid him, so you guys could just go and stay in this live stream, and it should bring you over to his stream. Which one do you want to play the most? None of the above. But the thing is, I do this for the community. You know what I mean? Honestly, I've been burnt out from gaming, so I might just like this last few weeks of the stream streak. I might just actually, just do more IRL stuff. You know, when I'm walking and working out, streaming, all that stuff. Like maybe a little less gaming. I've just been gaming a lot more. You know what I mean? So. But alrighty, y'all. I'm gonna send you guys over to Hyper, and appreciate all y'all who have stopped by today. You know, Freya, appreciate your viewpoint and the discussion about AI. I will definitely do more research and look into it more than I already have. For anybody else that's like just tuning in or tuning in post, we have decided on the By Gosh Golly emote, and I'll be giving Doxonomy $5 for that. Then I upload the other emotes as well, so that's a W. And then what's the last but not least, the party. It looks like people want to vote on a party that'll happen on day 100, so it should be good. And I'll say that GTA 5 will probably be soon as well. I'm thinking about doing that in September, and then maybe doing like a subathon type event for my birthday at the end of September. So, alrighty, y'all. With that being said, if it's morning, afternoon, or night for you guys, like, why can I not see Hyper? I hope you guys give life your best shot, as always. I was like, okay, there we go. All right, so after this ends, this is gonna raid Hyperstream, so you guys should be able to stay here, and it should go like right over there. I hope you all have a great morning, evening, or night. I'm losing my voice for some reason, but appreciate all y'all stopping by. As always, give life your best shot, y'all, and I will see you in the next one. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye, y'all.